I've thought long and hard about the kind of cuisine that would do justice to the cold river. Such a dark and storied place. Then I realized there could be nothing more resonant than for us to eat. Oh my God!
Welcome back. So that was a clip from Hell Motel, a series that follows a group of true crime fans during their weekend away at the Cold River Motel, which happens to be the site of an unsolved murder.
But who will check out of the hotel alive? That's for us to find out. Please welcome, just in time for Friday the 13th, the stars of Hell Motel, Emmy Award-winning Eric McCormack and Paula Brancati.
The show is so fun and creepy and all the things. And Paula, you actually play an actress who recently played the actual person who was murdered at the scene of this motel.
Yeah.
And there have been so many, I'm a horror fan, there have been so many great horror flicks that have been set in motels. What is it about motels that are just so creepy?
I think there's a lot. I think it's ripe for stress because you're all on one level. There's no stairs. You can hop around from door to door. A lot of hijinks. Mm-hmm. It's sort of, I mean, it reads sexy, but it's actually dangerous.
Yes,
you got to be careful.
They're also filthy. I mean, all the last, the most terrifying thing about a motel is if you get one of those blue lights and go, good God.
Those by the hour. No.
It's true, it's true. I really enjoyed how the first episode sets up this circus of characters. There's so many colorful characters. And it also seems to sort of lightly poke fun at the true crime genre, but it also pays homage to like how classic of a genre it was. Was that the goal, Eric?
Well, I think this is a great mix because this is part of the slasher family. It doesn't have the slasher in the title, but Paul has done all seasons of that, and I've done one with her. And they didn't necessarily require an Agatha Christie side. This one sort of does. This is a bunch of people that are stuck together in the motel. They can't go anywhere, and one by one they're getting knocked off. So that was definitely part of it.
So far, Paula, your character Paige seems to be like the most normal of a very eccentric group of people.
Allegedly.
I feel like sometimes that's probably the hardest kind of role to act in a way. And I'm just curious for Degrassi fans out there who remember you as Jane Vaughn, are you a little bit more like Paige or in real life, or are you a little bit more like Jane Vaughn?
Oh, just Degrassi? Look at her. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm doing a little Jane today. I feel like I'm paying homage with my camo and my little, I think I wished I was as cool as Jane. She was a pro football player, so that is not similar. But I'm a little more like Jane in her sarcasm. I love our Paige of Hell Motel. She's a bit of an Eeyore. She's a she doesn't smile much.
Yeah.
And but we trust her in a sense, like that.
We trust her. She's raising her eyebrows at the right thing, and I think our cast is amazing, and I love this cast so much. And it was so fun to be in that group scene, that table scene where we all meet, because she is kind of doing the natural eyes in of the audience of like, who are these people? But you got to watch out for those gals too.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I love it.
I don't know who's doing it.
Let's go back to that group scene at the table, the dinner table. Eric, you play a chef. And this chef looked like a great deal of fun to play. He's eccentric, to say the least. Was it as much fun as it looked like?
Yeah, I mean, he was not written this way, but I called the writers when the part came in, and I said, I want to make him Gordon Ramsay. So I've given him...
Oh, my God!
I've given him an accent, and he's pompous as hell, and it's so much fun. And he fancies himself the hottest guy he's a little Anthony Bourdain too, all of that sort of tremendous bravado.
Yeah. Very, very nice. I feel like having an iconic horror scream is sort of a must to be a screen queen.
Yeah.
So tell us about yours. How did you perfect it?
I had to work towards it. I had many seasons on Slasher. I was losing my voice initially, and then I realized you gotta just go off. There's nothing more cathartic than screaming in the woods. You can work out a lot. You can see your therapist, but you can go to the woods and do a lot else, okay? Once you go, they kind of can't rein me in now, but you gotta do a Celine Dion vocal rest after. You gotta keep it quiet.
Yeah, of course.
It's tough for someone like me who loves to chat.
So, Eric, could you give us your best horror scream?
I absolutely will not.
Okay. Fair.
You gotta save that for the end.
Would you do a creepy villain maniacal laugh?
Oh, that's easier. I think it has to start low.
Okay.
Sorry.
That was good. Goosebump City. This series got us thinking of some other iconic horror characters and who would I rather meet at the motel. So we're gonna play a few rounds of Would You Rather with you two. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather share a motel weekend away with Freddy Krueger or Pennywise?
Share the motel weekend away.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, in like a romantic way. Well,
Romantic way.
I'm just trying to play it out. I know, it doesn't have to be that. I'd have to go with Freddy because look, he looks playful.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Okay.
Were we fighting about this?
Yeah, we're gonna find because I'd have to go with Pennywise because when you peel all the makeup off, he's Tim Curry.
Yeah, that
you're not.
And I would have to spend
Good
a
point,
weekend with
good
Tim
point.
Curry.
Good.
We're gonna move to the next one. Because you chose first, you chose Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. Who would you rather share a weekend away with?
Well, you tell me where your gut's going.
I'm going with there could be a handsome guy under this mask.
yeah.
Definitely not a handsome guy. So
I love
I'm gonna move on to.
Let's
mask.
move on with the
Move on to
mystery,
mask
yeah.
guy.
Okay, so Michael Myers or Carrie? Who you going?
Oh,
I gotta go.
come on, sissy.
Carrie. We gotta go Carrie.
Sissy,
We
yeah,
gotta go
have to
Carrie.
go.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
Misunderstood.
I like how you're choosing to.
She's misunderstood.
You
Okay,
got
so
a witchy
how about-
woman in your corner.
How about Carrie or Chucky? Carrie or Chucky?
Whoever chooses Chucky, there's something wrong with
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still sticking to Carrie.
I have to be Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Carrie or Reagan from The Exorcist?
Oh my God, a weekend with Reagan, is it?
Yeah.
Little Reagan. I don't know. What do you
Job for the
think?
ages.
She'd be fun because her head turns right around.
True.
She can see what's going on for us, actually.
Yeah.
I like the sort of.
I like how much you've thought about this. You guys, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you, guys.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.